This was a law made when women couldn't even vote in 1861. Do you think it's time it got updated?
Well, I think that a lot of is made out of this point. I mean, our laws against grievous bodily harm go back to the 19th century as well, but no one is saying that that should be legalized. So I think it's a little bit strange to say that just because a law is old, it must be wrong. We have a lot of good laws which are old. And for good reasons. Now, I think the law does need to be updated because we know that babies can now survive outside of the womb at 22 weeks, but at 23 weeks, you can kill a baby in the womb for any reason whatsoever. And so
where do you think,
where do you think, the science.
Where do you think that you know, if you could draft the laws tomorrow, I'm not saying that you could, but where do you think the cutoff point is? I mean, do you agree with a lot of the states in the United States who say the minute that a heartbeat is detectable, or where do you think the line should be?
Well, this is always going to be contentious and people will have different positions, which is absolutely fair enough. We know that the heart begins to beat at 3 weeks after fertilization. The baby can move by 4 to 5 weeks. It can probably feel pain by 10 or 12 weeks. As I said, viability is 22 weeks. Now, we know from surveys that it's not just me who thinks that the law should be changed from 24 weeks. 70% of women in this country think that the law should come down from 24 weeks. And yet what we're seeing is a push to put it all the way up to birth.
To what? 24 weeks to...
Well, the average among the European Union, for example, is about 12 weeks. And there are very few countries in the world that allow abortion after 12 weeks for social reasons or economic reasons. Usually the cutoff is at 12 weeks. And I think that would be a common sense thing that most people would agree with, to push it down to that. As I say, unfortunately, we're seeing efforts to move it up to birth, which I think is really unconscionable.